Good day guys, you are all welcome to this amazing video. And in today's video, we will be covering the major key point when starting your own company. Just like the richest man on earth right now, which we all know by his name, Elon Musk. Elon Musk is by no means an ordinary individual. He is not getting to his 50s. Yet he has founded 3 cutting-edge companies and is currently the first richest man in the world. Across various Elon Musk interviews, he repeatedly stressed the need for every entrepreneur to have a strong work ethic. He believes hard work is really important if one wants to be successful in what they do. He has a practical explanation of how hard work can make a lot of difference. I think when it comes to building a profitable organization or company, the first thing is you need to work super hard. So what does super hard mean? Well, when Elon Musk and his brother were starting their first company, instead of getting an apartment, they decided just to rent a small office. And according to their testimony, they both slept on the couch. And they showered at the YMCA, and they had just one computer. So the website was up during the day. And Elon was coding at night. 7 days a week, all the time. Work hard, like every waking hour. That's the #1 key to keep in mind when starting or building a successful company. And I mean, if you do the simple math. Say like, if somebody else is working 50 hours and you're working 100, you'll get twice as much done in the course of a year as the other company. I think too, is you gotta make sure that whatever you're doing is a great product or service. It has to be really great. I go back to what I was saying earlier, where if you're a new company, I mean unless it's like some new industry or new market. If it's an untapped market, then you have more ability to get fast results with less work. That means the standard is lower for your product or service. But if you're entering anything where there's an existing marketplace against large entrenched competitors, then your product or service needs to be much better than theirs. It can't be a little bit better. Because then you put yourself in the shoes of the consumer and they say, why would you buy it as a consumer? You're always gonna buy the trusted brand unless there's a big difference. So a lot of times entrepreneurs will come up with something which is only slightly better. And it can't just be slightly better. It's gotta be a lot better. The other thing I'd say is that if you're creating a company or if you're joining a company, the most important thing is to attract great people. So either join a group that's amazing that you really respect. Or if you're building a company, you've got to gather great people. I mean, all company is made with a great group of people, which makes the company gain a strong background and more reputation in the market. And also have gathered together to create a product or service. And so depending upon how talented and hardworking that group is, and the degree to which they are focused cohesively in a good direction, that will determine the success of the company. So, do everything you can to gather great people if you're creating a company. Then, I'd say focus on signal over noise. A lot of companies get confused. They spend money on things that don't actually make the product better. So for example, Tesla, they've never spent any money on advertising. They put all of the money into R&D, and manufacturing and design, to make the car as good as possible. And I think that's the way to go. So for any given company, just keep thinking about these efforts that people are expanding. Are they resulting in a better product or service? And if they're not, stop those efforts. And then think the final thing. I would encourage you to work hard and always have a strong business strategy. Now is the time to take risks. You don't have kids. But as you get older, your obligations increase. And once you have a family, you start taking risks. Not just for yourself, but for your family as well. It gets much harder to do things that might not work out. So now is the time to do that, before you have those obligations. So I would encourage you to take risks now. Do something bold, that you won't regret it. This life is simple once you take the right actions. Always stay away from trouble, cause it will affect your company very bad. This is not all, but for now, apply these tips. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell icon, to get a notification when we upload quality helpful videos. See you in our next video, stay tuned.